walk by this every day. I'm at school, and I've never stopped to read it. And it's really kind of cool. It says, search and see whether there is not some place where you may invest your humanity. Well, that's a pretty powerful thing when you really think about it. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in my blog today is where we invest our humanity. As you know, if you've been following the blog, I was faced with the idea that I may only have days or weeks left and decided to stick it out and go to school anyway. And through that process, I've grown quite a bit. Each week kind of shared a little bit about how I'm getting through this, how I can deal with it. And today I want to talk a little bit about something I've done for almost my entire life, which is personal training. I've been a personal trainer for over 20 years, and that's what I did prior to writing, prior to wanting to come back to school. And I spent my life motivating people, and I had no clue as to just how amazing that is. And, you know, it didn't dawn on me until I was on all these drugs and having to go through these CTs and getting poked and prodded and feeling like a little bit of a lab rat. And the medications make you a little loopy and sometimes cause really bad depression. And I remember one particular night I was in class and I was just extremely depressed. I just really didn't want to be here anymore. And at the end of class, the professor always says, hey, say what you're thankful for. And as we went around the room this particular night, a young lady by the name of Hannah said she was appreciative for Jonathan. She was talking about me. And I was kind of dumbfounded at first. I didn't really think I had any impact or anybody really noticed I was there. And then in that moment, I really felt enlightened. And it was just a game changer for that day. I went home, I felt better, and that one simple thing made me feel like fighting all over again and really struggling to stay in school and make it happen no matter what. And as I reflect on that and I reflect on my life, I went back and looked. All of the accomplishments, the awards I've won for my films, for my writing, even when I was training, some of the accomplishments I made while I was a personal trainer, all of those things kind of boiled down to the fact that somebody somewhere said something kind to me. And it was just so, amazing and so thought-provoking and at the same time so simple. And I thought, looking at the sign over here and thinking about it, the easiest way to impart humanity to people is really just saying something nice to someone, whether you know them or not. And sometimes when you don't know somebody very well and you say something nice, it actually has twice the impact because let's face it, we kind of expect our parents to say nice things, and when they don't, that really sucks. But for the most part, most of us, when it's somebody close to you that you're close to, kind words are almost expected, and you almost don't take them as serious. A girlfriend, a wife, a kid, all of those things you're almost expecting. But when it's somebody that really hasn't had any investment in your life and they say something kind to you, it has a different effect. And so I know being it's finals and we're all running around like crazy and there's more studying to do than any one person should have to do, take a minute and say something nice to somebody, and you'd be amazed at how that's a game changer for so many people. It's just life changing. And if I could impart one thing, that would be it. And you may never see the results. I mean, Hannah may never know or watch this blog or have any idea of what just that simple thing she said created, but it was like a pebble hitting the water. I mean, it really was. So don't underestimate just how amazing a kind word can be, and try to give one to somebody today.